Join me in creating some elixir blends to nourish the mind, body, and spirit. In this video, we're going to talk about Elevate. This is another one of our favorite elixir upgrade drinks. It has a nice, rich, creamy flavor with that cardamom finish. It's, as the name says, helpful for elevating us. It's got a lot of those mood-enhancing herbs and things that help support our neurotransmitter, our brain function, and just bring us to a higher level of performance. So it's got herbs like the Mucuna in it, which has that bliss chemical. It's also got lion's mane, which is a medicinal mushroom that helps to increase our neurotransmitter brain reception and memory. It's also got other herbs like the cardamom, which is a nice finish that's going to help increase the circulation. And its main base is a base of lucuma and tocotrienol rice bran. Now this not only stabilizes blood sugars and helps to kind of build that up, but it also has a really rich flavor that'll blend well with fats and waters. Other ingredients in it that are some of my favorites are the pollens. Now, pollens have become a big piece of the medicinal workings that we're starting to work with at Harmonic Arts, and that's kind of why we put them into this one, because they have those steroidal building blocks. This one has the green tea pollen in it and the blue lotus pollen. Blue lotus is kind of helping to bring us into that etheric state, great for beauty as well as memory. And the green tea pollen has that kind of uplifting mood. It doesn't have any caffeine in it, but it's got a really nice, rich flavor. Anyway, we're gonna work with this and see how we can make it into an elixir drink, but know that you can also use this in things like yogurts, oatmeals, cereals. We even had one customer come in and she took this out of the store, went into her car, and started eating it and phoned us up from her car halfway down the block saying, "Oh my gosh, you could just eat this stuff." It's that good. When making tonic drinks, I'm all about the upgrade. So in this case, we're gonna add in a tea base. Even though this Elevate on its own is amazing, we're gonna add a tea base in to go with it. Now, we have a number of tea bases that go with this blend that are really nice with it. Things that are like a light leafy tea is really nice. So we'll use something like our green tea or our Thought Flow tea. In this case, we're gonna add Atmosphere tea. Now this is one of our favorite teas to serve to guests when they come over because it has a really nice flavor. It's slightly digestive and kind of nourishing, as well as one of those longevity type teas because it has the gynostemma in it, which is a longevity herb from the Asian community. Now it also has lemongrass, peppermint, holy basil, elderflowers, nettle, and ginger. So we're gonna brew this tea up in a teapot like so. This is gonna be a light infusion, and we're gonna be adding 1 teaspoon per teacup, which in this case is gonna be more like 3 teacups. So we're gonna add in about half of this Atmosphere tea. Now we'll let this steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll prep our blender with all the right ingredients. We're gonna be adding in coconut oil, in this case about a tablespoon, and we're gonna be adding in honey. Sweet nectar of the bees. This is one of my favorite ingredients. It's raw honey from Vancouver Island. They hike these hives way up into the hills and they get only the wildflower pollens. Last but not least, we're gonna add in our Elevate. I'm gonna go with 3 tablespoons. That's our blender's worth. All right, now that our tea is brewed, we are ready to add it in and blend up our drink. Now make sure you always have your blender on a low setting to start, especially when working with hot liquids. Otherwise, it might fly up in the blender and make a big mess. And then we'll bring up the speed gradually. As you can see, that coconut oil creates that nice froth. From here, we want to transfer it into our vessels. Ooh. Mmm. A little bit more for later. Now, Elevate is a blend for people who want to nourish their mind, uplift their spirits, increase their memory, de-stress, and just kind of bring that overall enjoyment and regulation to their hormone systems, endocrine system, and brain function. Not only that, it tastes good. Hope you try this at home. May you be nourished. Till next time. Ciao for now.